Hello, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Real Telugu Talks. And we have Pranav back with us here today. And this is because with Rajinikanth's birthday coming up and both of us being diehard Rajini fans, we know there's going to be a bunch of updates for his upcoming movies, but we just wanted to revisit one of his most iconic movies in the 2000s. And honestly, one of my all-time favorite Rajinikanth movies as well. We wanted to talk about Sivaji the Boss today. And what was your first experience with Sivaji? Do you remember it?
Theater-wise, I know I was at the theaters for sure. I don't have a exact memory of that, but there's multiple videos of me in my house watching Sivaji on repeat at 2 years old, dancing to the songs, recreating the iconic things that Rajini did in that movie. And I think it's just I've had multiple experiences with that movie. It's just I watched it at probably every stage of my life.
Yeah.
I remember forcing my grandfather to go watch it in Chennai, I think, in its 70th or 80th day when it was running. And I forced him to go to the theater to just come and watch it with me because that movie was that good. And just a big part of my childhood, for sure. I can't deny that. It was just iconic and just, my first experience of Rajini when I was a kid, I would say. Yeah. Sivaji was my first experience and made me a lifelong Rajini fan, for sure.
For me, if I'm not wrong, these are all based off of my parents and grandparents' stories. I think Sivaji was my first ever theater experience.
Okay.
So, and obviously at that age,
same, yeah.
At that age, I won't understand the story or anything. We were 2 years old. I would just scream if Rajinikanth was on screen. He would just have to show up and I would scream. I didn't care about anything else. Some emotional scene would be going on, I'd be yelling because Rajini is on screen.
That's the screen presence he has, man. Even kids would like it. You don't understand what's going on. But you look at him and you're like, wow, this guy just looks cool, man. He's badass.
But before we actually talk about Rajini himself, I want to talk about the rest of the supporting cast because Rajini, if we talk about him, it'll go on forever. But the supporting cast is so stacked in this movie. And especially starting with Shreya.
Yeah.
It's prime peak Shreya. She was acting with almost all of the top heroes at that time.
She was gorgeous in the movie. I have to give it to that. And then apart from her looks and all that, she generally had a good role in the movie. I'd say. As his wife or whatever, she was constantly involved. And for a movie that came out in 2007, for the female character to have that sort of role, it was kind of rare. And you're seeing it more and more only now. But I think for the role she was given, pretty meaty role, she did a great job. And even it's a Tamil movie and she was not a Tamil actress also, and she pulled it off. I'm sure she didn't do the dubbing herself, but the nuances, the body language, she pulled it off really well, and it was good chemistry between her and Rajini also.
Yeah, it was her character that kind of flips the story in the second half, right?
Exactly.
So that's how important of a character she was given, and she performed amazingly.
Yeah,
genuinely.
She betrayed Rajini a bit over there,
Listen, there was an excuse for it.
Valid.
There was an excuse for it. She wanted to save her husband at any cost, and if that meant him going to jail, she was willing to do it. That just shows how dedicated of a character. What was her name? Tamil
Shelby.
Tamil Shelby, right? Of dedicated of a character that she was, and. Again,
I thought she was good in the comedy also.
She had.
There was a lot of comedy scenes with her, her family.
The first half, all the scenes when they'd be going come on, let's go. The iconic Chandramukhi recreation scene.
The chili scene also.
The chili scene,
a lot of good comedy scenes she was involved in.
Even that chili scene, she'd be idu uppu, idi karam.
I think Shankar gave her a really meaty role. And she did her part really well. So,
But another biggest plus point for Sivaji was the antagonist, Adi Seshu.
Oh my god.
Played by Suman. Just the character stature, Suman is 6 feet, big and all, and then Rajini is pretty short, skinny, and he was genuinely a menacing presence, but he carried that with the sort of I'm a bad guy, I know I'm a bad guy, but I'm gonna pretend to be a good guy.
Yeah.
Even at that scene when in the court where Rajini lost everything, he comes in and he says, Ayyo, Like what now? Even though he's the one that orchestrated everything.
I think his acting was perfect in those type of scenes where he's trying to act like the good guy, but on the inside he has really bad intentions.
Yeah.
But that guy's body language in that movie, like you're saying, he's 6 feet, he's big, but still just looks menacing. Yeah. I remember being scared of him as a kid, honestly. Every scene he would come and then A.R. Rahman's blasting that BGM.
The BGM,
That BGM was
with like the horns or something. Yeah,
that
dude.
BGM was low-key scary also. And what a villain, man. The presence he had. I think he's one of the best villains in Tamil cinema for sure. At least like in the big movies.
Yeah.
It was amazing. And when you have an actor like Rajini or a big star like that, you always need a very good antagonist to run that movie. A good villain makes a good hero movie. And I think he was perfect. Yeah. Great casting.
Even like his whole story, like his character arc, one of the first scenes we see, it's with that one medical scene, like medical student.
Yeah.
And then at the very end of the film, it's under that medical student that he dies as well. And Rajini throws like the rupee on his head and saying, you can't even take that up with you. So like the Shankar detailing for that character and the way someone played it was just on a different level.
It's awesome how Shankar can have the same story, like the same political story or like the corruption story, but make it in like 50 different ways and it's still entertaining.
It still works.
Yeah.
But after Suman, this is the biggest asset for Sivaji other than Rajini, bro. It was Vivek, man.
Oh, and firstly, rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Vivek. He's gone. Yeah.
One of the greatest comedians in South Indian cinema or Indian cinema in general. I think he carried the comedy.
Dude, every scene he was in, I loved it, bro. The first scene that comes to mind for me is the coffee scene.
Yeah.
Where Shreya puts like salt in the coffee. He gives this expression, bro.
He jumps up.
And he jumps up and he's like, Sivaji, they're trying to kill me, Sivaji.
Thank you. சிவாஜி காப்பியில கோமியத்தை கலந்துட்டாங்கப்பா என்ன கொல்ல பாக்குறாங்கப்பா ஆம்புலன்ஸ்க்கு போன் பண்ணுப்பா ஐயோ நம்ம ஊர் டிராபிக்ல ஆம்புலன்ஸ்க்கு வழி விட மாட்டாங்களாப்பா.
Dude, yeah, man, so many scenes. I mean, a lot of the comedy in that movie is carried by Vivek.
Yeah,
I mean, sure, Rajini also did his part, but Vivek was at his peak back then.
Oh yeah,
so
he was
good.
peak Vivek. Yep.
Even the scene where is it? Shreya says that, our skin color is different, we can't match.
Like,
and he goes on a whole rant about how Tamil Nadu, black is Tamil Nadu's color and all that. I'm like, dude.
Blackboard, karuppu, Sri Krishna, karuppu.
I swear, amazing scene. And just...
Hey! Yara paathu karuppungra. தமிழ்நாடே கொந்தளிக்கும். ஆமா, ராமர் கருப்பு, கிருஷ்ணர் கருப்பு, காமராஜர் கருப்பு, கவிப்பேரரசு வைரமுத்து கருப்பு, அந்த பியானோ கருப்பு, திராட்சை கருப்பு, ஏன் திராவிட இனத்தின் உண்மையான நிறமே கருப்பு.
His dialogue delivery when he's giving his comedic timing, amazing and perfect pair with Rajini.
And even that scene like on the train where on the train tracks where Rajini is like, you're not doing any comedy with me, right? And it's like, oh.
Even the choo-choo, po-po. That scene. Amazing, bro. Vivek was so good in that movie.
Yeah.
The train scene where he tries to stop
pull
the
it. It's like,
so many like iconic scenes you can name.
Yeah. But like if we don't talk about this scene, it's a disgrace. That hospital scene after the first office room.
Oh yeah.
Or like that first like after that like one fight when that whatever Rajini goes to meet the goondas in the hospital. Yeah. Rajini has his sunglasses on, he turns like fast. And this is slow-mo shot. But Vivek also turns, he has his sunglasses up here, they slowly come down. Bro, you have Rajini aura farming in the center and then in the back, Vivek with that small like slow motion sunglass down, he steals everything. I think Vivek, he steals that scene.
Vivek has almost as much aura as Rajini does.
Yeah, dude, in that one scene, I think just 1% a little bit more.
That's like the perfect sidekick character, like your friend character in a movie or Mama, Rajini in that movie. But yeah, dude, if he was in the center of that frame with the sunglasses dropping, he would have stolen the scene.
Oh my god, bro. Amazing. Like apparently even Shankar came and asked him like, how did you do that? Why did you do that?
It is natural for him, man.
Yeah, but no, Vivek, I loved him in that movie. I think that was also the first time I saw Vivek as well. So I just loved every scene that he was in.
I think that was also like my first introduction to Vivek because I was like 2 years old when the movie came out. And every scene that he did. I'm
he just
sure it was a laugh.
Yeah, it was amazing.
And in the theaters, I don't even know how it would have been.
Yeah.
I really wish I could remember the experience. Yeah.
But now coming to the legend himself, Rajinikanth.
Yeah.
Again, this was not my first Rajini movie that I saw. Chandramukhi was the first ever movie I saw, and to this day, it's still my all-time favorite.
Mm-hmm.
But this was the first time I saw Rajini in like a proper commercial film. And for a very long time, I was like, this movie means what Rajini's style is. Like, because there's so many things that Rajini does in this movie that just defines style. And these things, I'm pretty sure everyone in India has tried to do at least once.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think scene to scene, bro. Every scene, something he's doing and some sort of aura farming, you would say. But it's just the way he can carry a movie by himself. Shivaji is a long movie, by the way.
It's like three hours,
it's
something.
Like 3 hours long. And it never goes boring because Rajini is there in almost every scene.
Every scene, yeah.
And he's doing something or the other where the audience is like, holy shit, this guy's just too good.
Dude, the opening scene, he's coming down the escalator.
Yeah.
The chewing gum, bro.
Oh my God.
How many times have we tried that? Like, even to this day, I try it.
Dude, it's amazing. And you can see the influence on the like younger actors also now. They're all trying to do it. Even Vijay or Pradeep Ranganath recently. Like, everyone's trying to do it. But the guy who originally started it was the man himself, Rajinikanth.
And then, of course, the coin.
Oh, dude. I tried that.
I tried that so many times. It's impossible. Okay. Yeah, it is. Physics does not work that way.
This does not work.
But physics will bend to Rajini.
Exactly. And when he does it, it looks cool.
It does,
It just looks amazing. And he does that multiple times throughout the movie. And when the best one is, I think, when Adi Session, like, you know, he gives him the coin and the scene where Rajini is now richer and he's better and he does the same thing with that coin. It was too good. Great comeback story there.
It's not even this part, bro. It's like I've tried just flicking it and like catching it in my pocket. I've tried. It just does not work. Only Rajini can.
And his dialogue delivery also, apart from the style, everything, he just has so much like presence on the screen.
Yeah.
Man, no words. I mean, that's why people like us watching it at 2-3 years old, like just even then becoming a fan of a person without even understanding what he's saying.
Yeah.
That's just, goes to show that what an actor he is.
No, and then for me, like just the opening scene itself, when he comes to the jail, he's like standing back. We only see his back shot, and there's like some tata asking him like, "What have you done?" His laugh, bro. Yeah, he laughs and he says, "Exactly." He's like, "I'm trying to do good to the country," and the tata's like, "For that you'll have to go into jail."
Awesome intro scene. Like that jail intro scene again. Like, that's what I'm saying. Every scene in that movie, like Shankar cooked.
Yeah, he did. He really did. Yeah.
And Motta Boss.
Oh my God, Motta Boss.
Dude. I swear, I'm sure, like, if I ever went bald at some point in my life, I would love to do it just so I could do that.
Dude, every time I've gone to Tirupati, right, and gotten bald, I've done it, bro. I know if I have done it, and the only reason I do it is like, okay, it's fine. Rajini himself did it, I can do it. It's fine.
I can't think of a Tamil actor who would go bald
and make that look stylish.
Yeah, bald in a big budget, like big commercial movie.
Like the entire last 20-30 minutes, he's bald only.
This is an important part of the movie. And he comes in with that much aura and his style doesn't go.
He just opens the helicopter door and he steps down in that long trench coat. And then he does a drrrr.
And when he pulls the sunglass up, winks at Shreya. Puts it back. Dude, I mean, I don't think anyone can pull that off. Like, Rajini is clearly the definition of, like, you don't even need looks to have style or aura. Like, he was just so, the presence he has and his body language. Nothing about his looks. He could be the worst looking person in the world, but he'd still look stylish. Yeah. And that scene, I mean...
That Motta Boss, like when he goes into Adi Seshu's office, he's like, who? Like Adi Seshu's like, who is this? Who is this? He just opens the door and it's like, Motta Boss.
Yaru Adu?
Boss. Motta Boss.
And he just walks in that slow-mo style.
Dude, amazing. And he goes to Adiseshan. He's like, Sivaji Nanda, MGR Nanda.
Oh my God.
Bro, amazing. Really.
Even in there, he does the chewing gum on Adiseshu's forehead and catches it, bro. Dude,
that I mean, it's a great point to go to where the next Shankar's detailing there.
Yeah, bro.
Honestly, like, just to even flip Rajini's style like that, throw the chewing gum on Adi.
Yeah,
I don't know who thinks of that. If I was a director, I would never think of
exactly.
Like that when I'm in the shoot.
No, Shankar had, dude. There was a time in which like Shankar could do no wrong.
Yeah.
If it was a Shankar movie, sure shot hit.
Yeah.
Like when it was Mudalvan, Gentlemen, Boys, Onion.
Oh, bro.
Dude, even like up to like 2010, bro. Like Shankar movie meant he's a hit.
Yeah.
There's nothing he can do wrong. He
followed this up with Endiran, by the way.
Yeah, exactly.
Insane.
The Endiran hype was at its peak because of what Sivaji had done. Because it was back to back, right? There was no other movies in between.
No, for me, it's just Shankar is commercial movie genius. Maybe not so much now, but what he's done before, you can't write that off. Yeah. He's just amazing.
That is why I still have immense respect towards Shankar. It's because of what he has done. Yeah. What he has done recently is I don't even consider that a part of his filmography compared to like the stuff he has done. Indian, like, what is it? Sivaji, Robo, all of these things. It's just completely different level. And coming to Sivaji, the amount of stuff that he dealt with in this film, like obviously corruption is there, but like also just the fact of like him trying to improve the quality of life, saying like how, and like especially the second half office room scene, like every time Sivaji comes to do something good, there is a certain set of people that'll come and try to stop it.
Yeah,
and that just shows like India does not allow people to just do good.
No, valid. I mean, that is the reality.
Yeah.
Worse back then, it's still the same right now, I'm sure. But it's just like, you know, if someone's trying to do good, it's still bribing.
Yeah. The amount of luncheon he had to give in that first half, like he tried to do it legally, but they would keep putting hurdles, like saying our form, this form, that form. And then he just had to give everyone luncheon at the end of the day for it to like actually happen. And even that got stopped.
And I think Shankar's work with that character, see, it's just, he's done that story multiple times, nothing new. But just the corruption story and then the way he ties it in with Rajini's character, you really feel for Rajini's character in that point. When he loses his car, loses his house, and the scene where he walks empty, just gives his wallet, like gives some money to his parents and he goes,
throws the wallet away.
Yeah, like you like
feel. That one scene, it's like he's about to put his wallet in his back pocket and he's like, I don't need this anymore. And he just throws it and he starts walking.
You really feel for that. And that's when you know the director succeeded. When, you know, he can make you feel for a character like that.
And even like the detailing he has with, like he goes to Shreya's house right after that. And then Shreya's like, no, I knew this would, something bad would happen. Now you lost all your money. Everything is about to get closed.
Yeah.
And that is where like, again, he's at his lowest low. He lost his money. He has nothing to support his parents with. He lost his like girl. And all he has is his like mama.
Yeah.
And even he's like saying, you just go back to the US, forget everything that happened here, just go back.
Yeah.
That is where the movie shifts.
Dude, that interval scene.
That interval scene is where that movie shifts.
இனி நான் போற பாதை சிங்கப்பாதை.
இனி நான் போற பாதை சிங்கப்பாதை. Amazing. I mean, that's the beauty of Shankar, dude. Like the character arc and how he changes it. And he knows exactly where to hit that interval bang. And then from there, the movie picks up at a pace that's insane for the next like 1.5 hours. It goes amazing.
But it just keeps going and going and going and going. And then like...
The perfect commercial movie.
Yeah. That budgie scene, bro. Oh my God.
Dude, that's my favorite scene in the movie.
Yeah.
Like, I can't even lie.
That budgie scene, he's just like... Again, it's such a serious scene where he's confronting the villain. But there's like... Vivek in the auto.
Yeah.
And he's like, right.
Dude, how do you come up with that scene? I'm just trying to think how in the writing room, how they thought about it. But that's just genius.
He's like, bhaji saapdenge. And then he's like, I want half of that. He just looks at the bhaji. He's like, what?
Illa bhaji illa.
Bhaji illa.
Oh, and the rendu kodi. That scene. Oh my god.
பஜ்ஜி சாப்பிடு சாப்பிடுங்க சார் அதுல பாதி எனக்கு கொடுத்துரு பஜ்ஜில இல்ல பணத்துல.
But dude, that scene, I think iconic. Firstly, I heard that they couldn't shoot, so that set itself is exactly how the income tax office is in Chennai. Like how it looks outside.
Oh, okay.
But of course, they can't shoot with Rajini in Chennai, so they made it a set.
Oh,
and
okay.
Props to Shankar and the art team or whatever. But a very realistic set. It looked exactly the same. I've seen that area before. And just Rajini's aura in that scene coming in that auto and the auto outfit. And just the way he can, deal with the villain in his dialogue delivery there.
Bro, and then right after that, it's the fight scene in that like ship, in that like yard or like that factory or whatever it is. And Rajini's dialogue in that scene, dude, bro. Like, I don't know what it is in Tamil, but it's like, Nana pandal gumpulga vastayi, kani singam single ga vachuddi.
It's Kanna panninga da kootama varum, singla da varum.
Dude,
there's videos of like 2-year-old me reciting that dialogue.
Same. Exactly. There is a video of me saying that dialogue, bro.
Kanna panninga da kootama varum. Singala da varum.
Awesome scene. And the part before the bhaji scene, before Adi Seshan comes there, where he calls and he's like Parashakti hero da. And then Adi Seshan gets up and I'm like, bro, this is just, it's too good.
Dude, Shankar was just playing with everything in that movie. He used in, like, I'll be honest, in this like 2000s era of Rajini films, right?
Yeah.
If there is any director that has fully used Rajini to his full potential, it is Shankar and Sivaji.
Yeah.
Honestly, not even Endiran, because Endiran you have like the Vasi character and the Chitti character. But, and Chitti is like, he's like soft, but then he has like that villain arc in the last end. But from start to finish, from acting, style, grace, whatever it is, 100% use of Rajinikanth was in Sivaji, in my opinion. I think
Shankar just understood Rajini the most, like what he can do. Because Rajini has a very wide range of acting skills and all that. Yeah. And in Sivaji, he just unleashed them all. He's like, do this, do that, do whatever. Yeah. And it works. It worked out completely. Dude. And this movie is timeless, in my opinion, honestly.
But I'm desperate to see a Shankar come back, man. What the last few, even up to, I'll give him leeway up to I. At least, like
I is fine. I didn't mind it.
Like even Nanban was a remake, but I was decent. I didn't like I as much, and I think that was just because I was hella creeped out as a kid.
My parents didn't let me watch that until
I didn't want to watch that. That movie genuinely looked scary for me, like as a 9-year-old or something. Yeah. But like after that, he had 2.0, which I wanted to like a lot, but it didn't work out. And then of course we had that disaster that was Indian 2.
That was terrible. I was sitting in the theater and I was like, there's no way Shankar made this movie.
I called you after I watched it and I tried to like it. Like I remember that conversation we had, bro. I was like, nah, it's good. But then after like coming back home and realizing that I wasted my money on that movie and I have a headache now, I realized how bad that movie was.
It was me and my dad watching. Dad's a big Kamal fan and a Shankar fan, and he was just in disbelief. Yeah. Because he's seen Shankar since the start, and he was like, this cannot be Shankar. Yeah. And I don't know what is happening to him. People say the directors have their time, and once they pass the time, they get aged out or whatever. But they can't be that bad.
Yeah. And then even, like, I don't think you've seen Game Changer, have you?
No, but I've heard terrible things.
Dude, it's so ass. Like, I don't want to, like, talk too much about the... like Shankar now, but like I want him to have his comeback.
Yeah, I really want him to have his comeback. I mean, I think he has to move with the times. Like he's still sticking to his formula from the past. But directors have to move along with the times.
The thing with Game Changer I was hopeful about was because you had Ramcharan after RRR. This was like also Shankar's like first like proper Telugu film. Yeah. And then you had the massive budget, and it was also Shankar in politics, which if you see, the last time Shankar did like a proper political film, it was like Mudalvan or like Okay Okadu, right? After that, it was mostly Sivaji had politics in it, but it was mostly about like a single man thing. But this was like proper like politics, and Game Changer just was not it at all. So he tried to go back to the formula that he was good with, but it just didn't work out at all.
You have to move with the times. I mean, you're seeing it with Mani Ratnam also with Thug Life. I don't know what that movie was, but
Thug Life was awful.
These big directors from Tamil cinema who we have lots of hopes over. I don't know. I'm sure it's not a problem. It's just they have to move with the times. Shankar's had a string of bad releases. I really hope he doesn't do Indian 3. That's not required in my opinion.
Yeah, no.
Especially after the flop that Indian 2 was. I don't think
people are ready to just, at this point, right, especially with what happened with Game Changer, I don't think there are producers that are ready to finance a Shankar project.
Yeah.
Because Game Changer, the budget was like 400 crores.
And he always demands a big budget movie also. That's
like the thing with Game Changer 2 is like that movie did not need 400 crores.
Yeah.
One song itself took 70 crores to make. And I was like, no, you don't need that. Once upon a time, Shankar's songs had their value. And we'll come to it when we're talking about Sivaji. But that value, it's not there anymore when the film doesn't demand it. And thankfully for Dil Raju, the producer, he had 2 Sankranti releases, one of which brought him 300 crores. The other one lost him 300 crores. So
break even.
It was break even, exactly. So, but again, it's just the fact that I don't think right now producers aren't ready to finance a Shankar project. Even though like Indian 3 is like near completion or something.
Yeah.
I just don't think people are ready.
It's sad to see that they've lost confidence in a big director, but again, you can't blame them.
Yeah.
But hopefully someone has that trust in him and he can come with a good project. Take his time. He doesn't have to rush through it.
Yeah.
Write a script for a long time. Pull a Rajamouli maybe. Sit down and just take your time with it.
Yeah.
And then come through it. Just don't rush the comeback. It takes time.
But coming back to Sivaji and the next aspect that we have to talk about, and this is like after Shankar and Rajini, he's like the third-headed dragon, third dragon head for this movie. It is Rahman, ARR. Dude, peak stuff throughout the film.
I can't even describe this man, bro. Like, at that point, he was at his musical peak. I mean, he's been at his musical peak for a very long time. That whole phase, like he had 10, 15 year peak.
Yeah.
But, dude, like, I think this, like, 30 to 40% of the movie success would go to him only.
Yeah.
With the BGMs and stuff, the way it's like going crazy in the back. And the songs that I like, if I were to name a favorite song, I don't know what I would name in this movie. There's so many good songs.
Dude, every song is just such good. Like whether it is Balle Laka, like the title song, Adireni.
Oh my god.
Even dude, Vaji, bro.
All of the slow songs, the love songs, are all good, dude.
Sahara.
Oh, dude.
Dude, all of these. And then the thing with each song has its own like Shankar Mark speciality as well. Like the first one, you have like it's in like a proper like field describing the culture and everything, and then you have like these big fat people and they have their bellies painted on. I don't know if it's like a Tamil cultural thing they do or anything.
I think it's a Kerala thing.
It's a Kerala
they had
thing.
Like a bunch of those what is it, Kathakali dancers?
Oh yeah.
All that also. I think it was a Kerala influence.
They had like, and at the very end, bro, they had like Rajini painted on their like stomach.
Shankar really did everything in the music videos of this movie. Like even with was it Adirani where he goes, Raji's like 50 different get-ups. He's black, he's white.
No. That is I forgot. It's like give me one time style.
I know how it's done. I forgot the name of the song, but
I think it's just called Style. I don't know.
Style.
Yeah, it's just called Style. Yeah, for that one, bro, it was like I saw like a making video. They had Rajini, and then they had like a super white chick as like a stand-in. So they would use that as like a color correction.
Oh damn!
So they would shoot each thing twice, one with Rajini and one with the girl, and then they would like use her skin tone for Rajini. And what's so funny about that song is like he's whiter than Shreya in that song. That's how white they made Rajini look.
He really did everything he could with Rajini. He's like, I'm gonna milk the shit out of this movie,
bro. And then Adireni, like the whole Adireni itself is a movie, bro.
Oh, dude, yeah. And the beat in that song also. Come back to Rahman. Like, there's a video of me jumping around in circles as a 2-year-old, just jumping to that song.
Yeah.
Because even as a 2-year-old, without understanding anything, the beat of that song was so addictive. I mean. there's not one bad song in that movie. The BGM is crazy.
Oh my god,
Every
bro.
time Rajini does anything mass in that movie,
they have like the
that part, bro. It's just, I don't know. Rahman
the sound design for that film too, right? Like every time Rajini does like the gum, you have the whoosh, or like the coin, you have the ting of the coin. Like every small little detail, ARR got, and like it just worked so well throughout the entire film.
There's just BGM king in that movie. Songs were king. Everything was just, I don't know, peak AR Rahman stuff.
Yeah,
probably the perfect movie for him. He didn't make a single mistake in that movie. Everything was good.
No, ARR and Rajini combo itself is different.
And to follow that up with the Endiran album, is like,
oh my god, yeah.
Like how?
I don't know. Endiran, see, I like Sivaji better as a movie, but Endiran, the album, is a different level.
I don't know what AR
He brought in that futuristic tone for Endiran that just worked with that film.
I mean, you can see why the guy is an Oscar winner, dude. He can do any genre, any sort of movie, any type of BGM, love song, action song, and whatever.
Bro, even most recently, he did that Chikita with Ramcharan, bro. And even that sounded fresh. Like he's been in,
sounds really nice.
He's been in the industry since like 1990. He's coming up on 40 years and he's still that relevant. How I don't see many music directors with that long of a lifespan.
He's the Rajini of the music field, I'd say. Just with the longevity aspect of it. Like he's been here for so long. He's still done it. I mean, you could argue he's not as good as he was before. But no one can do that.
Yeah.
But still, he's churning out hits. He's churning out bangers. And he's still doing that. Longevity wise, he's insane. And he's moved with the times, which is very important. He's changed his music, he's changed his style according to that.
Like even when you come to Thug Life, bro, like the movie was ass, but I liked the songs.
Exactly.
Like we were vibing to Jingicha before the movie like came out. Yeah. So like again, ARR in this movie though, dude, that BGM just thinking about gives me goosebumps, man.
Seriously, man.
Like,
I might watch Sivaji again.
Nah, low-key, we should just rewatch it.
I do it like once every 6 months.
Every once in a while, like I'll come across something and I'll be like, you know what? It's been a while. Let's just watch
Probably seen the movie at least 50 times. And that's a very realistic number. I'm not even lying.
Now I do that with like every Rajini movie, bro. It's just like I'll come across something and I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should watch Padayappa again. Like let's watch Muthu again.
This movie has insane rewatch value.
Oh yeah.
And it'll never get old, bro.
Dude, I wanna experience this movie in like a re-release in Chennai. Dude. Like I know like they keep re-releasing Basha in Chennai, right? Like, but I wanna see how. Like, I don't know. Have they done Sivaji
re-release? I think they've done it.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the next one. Honestly, like, if I was ever to be in Chennai, I'd love to be in Chennai at that point.
For a Sivaji re-release,
it would
exactly.
be insane.
Yep.
Because that movie, I mean, like, the whole generation grew up watching Rajini and Sivaji.
Yeah,
okay?
that's perfect. Because I want to talk about the legacy of this film, bro.
Yeah.
Like, again, we kept talking about how it has shaped it. But because, like, right after this, half the hype for Endiran just came because, well, one, it was, Shankar's dream project, but it was because it was right after Sivaji, bro. Just the hype just kept going and like, it was unmatched.
Very risky project to do also. Like, I mean, with the hype, with everything, with Rajinikanth, you said, I want to make a robo movie with him as a robo. Like, it's just...
And the thing with Endiran too is originally designed for Kamal Hassan.
Exactly, yeah.
But like, that what they did was like when they wanted to start it, the technology wasn't advanced enough, so they put it on hold. But then Rajini, with the hit that Sivaji got, we got Endiran because of that hit. Yeah, so they reworked the story to fit Rajini, and it just the second half, the ending, like last 30 minutes, the style with Chitti and Arimo, like it just worked so well.
I mean, with the legacy of Sivaji also, I think like if you're a 2000s kid. It is the movie, and I'm not even talking for Tamil or South India. Like I have friends from all over India, and if I ask anyone, they'll know what Sivaji is.
Yeah.
They've seen it in the Hindi dub, the Kannada dub, the Telugu dub, whatever dub it is. It's just that movie was pan India before the word even came. And everyone across India loved that movie because that's just how Rajini is. His style was infectious at that point, and that's the legacy it has. You can ask anyone across India, they'll be like, "Oh, Rajinikanth, oh, Sivaji the boss." That's it, and it's the aura that movie holds, man. Yeah, amazing.
But coming to like before we end off this episode, what is your favorite scene? You said Bajji, but anything else?
The Bajji scene is one. But just to say something else, Has to be Motta Boss, dude.
Bro, why are you saying that?
I mean, okay.
That was gonna be mine. Okay, no, it's fine. Okay. We'll talk about we could both share that
Motta
one.
Boss.
Yeah, Motta Boss is, again, every time I go to Tirupati, it's like tradition, right? To just get your head shaved.
Yeah.
But it's like
okay, a scene that we haven't, like the interval scene also.
Yeah.
I think just the way the movie shifts over there, and the way it's in a down. The characters are in a down.
Again, it's like the lowest point for Sivaji.
Yeah, the lowest point, and the way he flips his hair and he's like, I'm going on the line. So what, like, dude. Amazing scene. There's just so many scenes. Actually, the whole movie is my favorite.
The thing is, what's so iconic about that scene is like even we've recreated that scene in our own life, because like, again, we live in the US. There's a lot of shootings that happen, and it was like we wanted to go to the gym that day, and it was like the first day I was going to the gym after a really long time.
Yeah.
So I wanted to like really go because like we were in that like mood and all, but there was like a shooting on like the same road, like just like a mile down. So there was all blocked off and everything. So we were like, okay, we can go out risking it, or we can just stay home playing it safe. I seriously just took a coin. I was like, flip it. Heads we go, tails we don't.
Yeah.
And then we said the line saying, Singapada. And we flipped it and it landed on heads. And like, boom.
Yeah, Rajini almost got me killed. But it was worth it.
It was worth it, bro.
Got a good workout in.
Yeah, we did. Again, so many iconic scenes in that movie. For me, again, it is Motta Boss. That's just it. And then, but other than that, it is that like that factory fight scene where he comes in. He's the I think it's like dark green pants, light blue shirt.
Yeah.
And then he's like trapped with all those like big ass like rowdies.
Yeah.
And then he says, Nana Pandale Gumpulga Vastai. And then he like flips them. Yeah. You have that quick orchestra or like the opera of ARR's BGM, and then it says Kani Simham single ga vachuddi.
Yeah.
And then, dude, that entire sequence, and it just ends off with him saying finish.
Yeah, dude.
And then he goes and says his like one line, cool,
dude, amazing, man. I forgot about it. The whole cool part throughout the movie.
He just flips his sunglasses on. He's like, cool.
He can do anything, man. What a legend, honestly.
Nah, I just loved everything. Again, we keep saying it, but that movie is just peak Rajini stuff, man.
Timeless movie. I'm gonna give it a watch again after this.
No, we should watch it again. But yeah, I think that is a good place to end it. So thank you again for coming, and this was a really good episode, because like let's be honest, any Rajini is just peaks, bro. But thank you guys so much for watching. Let us know your favorite scene of Sivaji, or like your favorite Rajinikanth movie down in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out.